What's up guys, Sammy Hitzke here. Now today I'm going to teach you how to fillet a fish. I'm at home, I've got a lovely little snapper from yesterday's session. I'm going to show you how to fill it up just right so it's primed for the table. Now I'm going to film it by myself. I've got my GoPro chest mount and another GoPro mounted on my filleting table there. So let's get it done. Righto guys, so I've got my two knives here. I'll use those at some stage. I'm going to have this fish scaled because I like to leave the skin on, so I'm going to scale him up now. I've got my scaler here. Let's get started. So flip him over. Just run the scaler nice and evenly along your scales and they'll just pop off like so. Now there is certain fish that you will definitely need to leave the skin off. Oh, looks like someone just got home. But you can see, easy as, just make sure you run the scaler right up there, next to his head, under his belly as well, and don't forget the tail section there. Now, do both sides, flip them over. Now there's nothing worse than finding a scale still on your fish, so make sure you do a nice thorough job and you won't get any complaints. To that tail section, under his belly there, and he's just about done. So the whole scaling process should only take a couple of minutes, but if you're gonna, it's probably just as fast, if not just a touch slower than skinning the fish. So we'll get the hose and we'll hose off the work area. Just to keep it nice and clean. Make sure there's no scales left on your fish. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this knife here. This is more of a butchering knife, but it's great for running along the backbone of the fish and getting a nice clean fillet. So what we're going to do, it's going to be a bit of a three-part series, but we're going to go first cut from behind the head there. Make sure there's no scales on your blade. Next one along the back, like so. Run it all the way to the tail and make sure it's all the way to the backbone. Now you'll feel the backbone, the knife will stop. Then spin him over and do inside the tail to the backbone there, like so. Now we're actually going to flip him over now because it's easier to fillet a fish with both sides on. So you do all the hard work first, then once you take a fillet off, you just turn the other side over and flip it over. So run him over there, knife there, run it along the backbone, like so. Now you'll see the angles of the camera changing as I fillet. That's because I get my body in position to make it easier to work. So same thing. Now it's time to change knives. So I got my filleting, long traditional filleting style knife there. Fingers under the sides, run it over there and run it out the back. Now what you want to do is just, you'll see you got all the way in there, it's all ready to come off. You just got to get it off the backbone. So get your knife, run it along, and you'll hit the pin bones, which are these center ones in here, and you can usually cut through those. On bigger fish you'll find it a bit more difficult. You can even use your bigger knife to cut through them. And then you'll hit the rib cage and just go along. Now this saves you having to get the rib cage out after you've taken the fillet off. Lots less scraps. So that's fillet one. So we've got a nice whole fillet there. Beautiful. Now with all that extra work we did before, this next one should come off nice and easily. So same thing, pinch the two sides of the skin, put your knife through, run up the back and flick it off, and then run your knife up the backbone and just free that flesh up. Now you can even take a peek under there and help him along. Once again, get to the pin bones there, which run up the center of the fillet. Get your big staunch knife so you don't blunten your your sharp knife, and then run your knife over the rib cage. Like so. And then out the belly, trim that last bit off, and that's fillet number 2. So we got 2 lovely fillets there. You'll notice there's not much meat left on that carcass, so we haven't wasted any, so that's how you know you've done a good job. Now from here we grab our cutting board, grab fillet number 1. What you want to do is get those pin bones out. So you'll be able to feel them, they're at the centre of the fillet. They only go a certain amount of distance back. Chuck your knife along there. Now they're actually on a bit of an angle, so you've got to follow that angle, otherwise you'll waste a heap of meat. So follow that angle back, do both sides. Both sides there. Follow it up, and then slice them through. One bone left there, that's him, and you've got a beautiful boneless fillet of fish. Now quickly whip up that other one. Same again, feel for those pin bones up the centre, run your knife along both sides. Like so. Careful not to nick your fingers. Find the last bone, nick it off, and there you have it. That's 2 beautiful fillets of snapper ready to go in the frying pan. Now you can cut those in half or have them however you like it, but they're nice and boneless, ready for everyone to enjoy. Well, there you have it, guys. Filleting's nice and simple when you do it correctly, and you get nice boneless fish like that. So get out and enjoy it for you. If you found this helpful, make sure you chuck us a like and subscribe to my channel. There's plenty more helpful hints coming up. Cheers, guys.